Greetings, everyone. Aiden here, and welcome to the next game I'm doing for the classic Mega Man series. We have Mega Man 2 for the regular Game Boy, and it's a really short game, honestly. The main story is Mega Man has gone to stop Dr. Wily, who has built a fortress underground based around a time machine. And we get to take on bosses from Mega Man 2 and 3 this time. So let's get started. Unfortunately, the soundtrack's not that good except for one track in my opinion, but it's fine. This one was not developed by Capcom, and from what I understand, it was, no other Mega Man game was developed by that company. Ow. So let's go to Metal Man stage. And, yeah, the beginning has a lot of nonsense like this. I don't need that health pickup. Darn it, almost made it. Similar to, it does borrow mechanics from Mega Man 2 and 3. Primarily the slide that, was brought in to 3. Hey, we get moles again! Yay! No, it wouldn't be a Metal Man stage without them. If you ask me. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I almost didn't see that there. That's one thing that's weird concerning this stage is that crusher in the ceiling. I may have forgotten to remove the ceiling there because there are later instances of crushers being in the ceiling, and the ceiling actually being open. So, sometimes Mega likes to pause whenever he gets on a ladder, taking a little bit more time than usual to actually start climbing. I don't understand the reason for that, but it's fine. This level's pretty damn easy. Most of this game is, though. Anyways, here we have Metal Man. He behaves similarly, but not quite the same. There we go. Now we've got him in a good pattern. It's kind of easy to break the bosses in this game. Not gonna lie. And like that, Metal Man's done. His weapon is nowhere near as broken as it is in Mega Man 2 or in Mega Man the Wily Wars. If memory serves. I could be wrong on that, considering the fact that it takes Woodman out pretty quickly. Takes Woodman out pretty quickly, and now I think about it, the monkeys that are in, spoiler alert, for the next 4 that we deal with, the monkeys in Hardman's stage get taken out by 6 of them in Mega Man. I actually forget what stage that it was. It may not have been Hardman, because then again, I think it took 6 Shadow Blades in that. Not really sure. Ah, stupid carrot throwing rabots. Oh well. Nah, I don't feel like trying to kill these guys. It is so weird that the enemy, that the hot dog really only has a few color palettes that are different from each other. Okay, I'm not taking that top path. Rush Marine, go! Look how quickly it moves too, like holy hell. For a regular Game Boy game, this is pretty quick. Make sure you slide under these whenever they jump, because, yeah, that happens. Or not. I mean, I just got proven wrong. And we're there at Woodman already. He's a joke in this version, so I'm gonna try doing a buster only on him. And if that doesn't work, then I'll take him down with the metal blade. This is just sad. Falling leaves are so much easier to dodge. It would have been fine if it had the original NES difficulty. Though I would not have been okay with it if Woodman had the difficulty of the Doc Robot version of Woodman. That would have actually pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, considering how small that arena is. Anyways, now that we have Woodman's thing, time to take on Airman. And right out the gate, we got enemies that drop eggs. Yay! By the way, these giant totems, they don't start raising their spiked horns until you get close enough. Okay. Okay, one more down. Or not, okay. That's fine. And once again, the game decides to prove me wrong on certain things. Because I should not have been near enough for it to start raising its horns. There we go. And we have the platforms that go over the bottomless pit again. Yay! Ah, gotta wait for the next one because, yeah, they love to respawn. Alright. I believe we have reached the checkpoint earlier, so whatever you do, do not head to the left. That's a bottomless pit. I learned that one the hard way. And just because he is slightly more of a nuisance, he is still slightly a nuisance, just not to the same extent from Mega Man 2. I'm gonna use his weapon, use his weakness on him. Did he just... Was not expecting that weapon to hit him twice. In one attack. Wow. But with that, we now have the air shooter and rust jet. Alright, Crash Man, let's go. Or Clash Man, whichever you wish to call them. They're both, it's basically the same name for the most part. Nah, almost didn't get hit that time. I play this game from time to time just because of how short it is. Yeah, I'm not getting hit by you. Not if I can help it. Alright. Made it through that obnoxious area. Ow. Out of the way, you stupid freaking enemy. And nothing over this way, that's fine. Moving on. Ooh. Almost missed my chance to refill my health. You know what? Don't rightly need it, but that's fine. Left or right? Let's see. I'm gonna head left. Oh ho! Gimme, gimme. That is an odd looking bottomless pit, just gonna say. And we are done with that screen. Here we have some birds for some reason. Never really understood that, but whatever. Take this third one and we get ourselves another free E-tank. May as well fill up on the health. And moving along. Ah, forgot to equip a weapon. Oh well. Anyways, Crashman or Clashman, he's actually somewhat challenging compared to before, and seeing as I had picked up an extra life, may as well just show it off. Like, he's got a pattern somewhat similar to how he is in Mega Man 2, but where he jumps whenever you shoot or press the shoot button. And if he doesn't have a crash bomb out, he okay, don't know why my jump keeps getting gimped there, but there we go. He's done. Kinda sad. I wonder how much quicker he gets defeated with the air shot, with the air shooter. Because I've honestly never fought him with it in this particular battle. At least not to my recollection. Anyways. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves a short little cutscene. And I'm not moving him. You're gonna lose, Wily. He's gonna lose one way or the other. So, last time in Dr. Wily's Revenge, I was saying that we go through the enemies, the Robot Master's stages before we take them on, and I turned out to be wrong. Well, I was gonna get confused with this one, and I believe any of the others beyond. Well, 3 and 4, I should say, because 5 is a completely different beast. You know what? I'm gonna go over here first. Let's enter Needleman stage. These 4 are from Mega Man 3. Be careful with some of your weapon usage, weapon and utility usage, because all 4 of these Robot Masters stages count as one stage, because it's part of Wily's fortress. Open back up. Okay. Coil. What? Goofy dog. Whee! Mega looks so silly at times doing that. So if you've used any weapons or utilities and some weapon energy drops, make sure you equip the weapon and use it. Huh, thought it was high enough to where it wouldn't hit me. Just like in Mega Man 2, you can only carry up to 4 E-tanks, but you hardly ever need them except for the final fight, and that's if you get too aggressive. And that takes care of that. Don't need to refill on any weapon energy. That's good. Can't remember the name of that enemy, but that's fine. The Hammer Joes earlier stand no chance. And here we have Needleman. If I can break his attack pattern. If I get close enough with that to where he'll do his standard attack. And I did, almost did it. I kinda did it, but he broke off from it for a little bit. Kinda made it a joke. Not gonna lie. But hey, we have Needle Shot now. Or Needle Cannon, that's right. You know what? I might be better off just putting the chat up on my phone. Just a moment. Okay. Well, now that we have that, let's head over here and enter Magnet Man's stage. Be careful not to let them pull you all the way up, because you can actually take damage from them in this version. One of the few stages that actually sounds relatively close to its original. This one, and I want to say Clash Man. Yeah, I may as well pick up that heat tank. Top off on that. Unfortunately, unlike the original Mega Man, unlike Mega Man 3, these things' missiles cannot be destroyed with the Buster. I don't think they can be destroyed, period. This is honestly quite the shame. Here we have the magnet gimmicks again, which will come in make sure you kill that thing before you try to go up, otherwise it will shoot and you are more than likely going to get hit, which will cause you to fall off into the spikes, which you don't get killed by the spike, you get killed by the instant death pit below it. I don't understand that, but you literally fall right through those spikes. Ah, I forgot to jump. Okay, one more set that I will be doing standardly, and then I'm using Rust Jet for the rest of it. Ah, frickin' pet. Hardly used enough to warrant using, heading down there. And I haven't been hurt enough to use an E-Tank. So, there's no point in me heading down there. Now then, let's see if this weapon is Magnet Man's weakness in this game. We're already past halfway. through this game, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes. Okay, it is his weakness, and... Ow. You know what? Fine. Needle. You're getting taken down with the needle shot. Or needle cannon. Bada bing, bada boom. Another one down. 4 more bosses to go, and we're done. Like I said, this game's really freaking short. Especially if you know what you're doing. Like, holy hell. And now we have Magnet Missile. Not that we need it for Hard Man. But here we are. Okay, 2 sets, huh? Haha. These. Trying to remember what's over there. It's either an extra life or something. Yep, extra life. Oh, hi! First time you've respawned on me. Don't really need to recharge these weapons, but whatever. Main thing I need to make sure of is to out of the way, you stupid monkey. Is to not is to try and keep as much utility energy. Just to make sure. I was mistiming that, but that's fine. That should be it for the monkeys. And in this room, don't even need to worry about that hornet chase, that hornet, so don't really need the magnet missile, but hey, let's see just how much damage it deals to him in this version. Okay, they home in on the fists. Time for war of attrition, because honestly, he's even more of a joke in this one. Though he does tend to fire his the fists do go only the same distance. Did his fists just go backwards? But they only go the distance that Mega Man is at in comparison to Hard Man at the time he fires them. So keep that in mind if you ever play this game. But we have Hard Knuckle. And now we are in Top Man stage. Hardly any of the motif from before. Which is kind of a shame, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, I'm not dealing with the Yoku blocks here. Or Yoku platforms, as Magi so eloquently put them. Put it. Oh, okay, you can still hit me with that. Okay, game. I don't recall if there is any need for Rust Marine in the final stage, so I'm wanting to keep it topped off as much as possible. Same for Rust Jet. Rust Coil hardly gets used, so. Speaking of using Rust Coil. Hey, it's one of my favorite enemies from Mega Man 3. So easy to farm drops off of it. But look at this! Look at how that is! Only its weak point and tail are blue. The rest is orange. Like what? Ow. You know what? Don't need to, but I will. Oops. Man, oh man. So funny how quickly those things die. Just to be safe, Rust Jet. Because the spacing on those things is ridiculous. And hey, I get to fully top off on it again. He is, Top Man is so much slower in this game compared to Mega Man 3. I mean, look at that. 3 hard knuckles before he even has the tops that he throws out come at Mega Man. That's just, that's sad. But yeah, with that down, it's time to take on the next boss and finish this stage off. We have Quint. And his weapon, Sakugarne. The jackhammer pogo stick. Quint is actually Mega Man from the future. So you remember me mentioning the time capsule, the time machine gimmick? Well, Wily went thousands of years into the future, found Mega Man, reprogrammed him to become evil, and brought him back to the present. And just like that, he's defeated and gives us his weapon. Unlike Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge, this is one of the few instances where Wily's machine is not weak to the weapon you get from the main, from the robot that you take on before heading to the final stage. Yeah, look at all these clocks. And with these graphics, these clocks in the background almost look like meat at times. Not gonna lie. You can't unsee it now. And I bypassed the screen. Oh well. That is fine. Don't really need it after all. Oh my god, I love this theme. I cannot stress enough how much I enjoy this theme. Just keep moving. He'll hit you regardless of where you are on the ladder. So it's best to just keep moving just to keep yourself from being knocked down a screen. And hey, it's time for more Rush Marine. And just like that, it's over. Oh, goodness. And another instance of this nonsense. There we go. Just to be safe. Like, this seems imposing, but honestly, it's not. Doesn't make much sense to me. But, whatever. I mean, I suppose it's easy to bonk your head on those, on the crushers, but I don't see it happening. And hey, what do you know? We're at the boss. Alright, Wily, time to lose. Look at this robot. Doesn't it look ridiculous? And just like that, phase 1 of 3 done. Okay. I've never had him move forward before. At least not to my recollection. And now for the final phase. Aim for the cockpit if you want to make sure to hit the weak point. Just like the previous 2 phases. And yeah, just like that, he's pretty much done. And we get that missile weapon he was using there. A few times we actually see the weapon get animation where the particles are entering Mega Man. And we shoot down his freaking capsule. Like that, the game's done. Pretty sad that it's already over. And now we get ourselves a credit roll that gives us the enemy names. I like that name, Chibi. The one on. I'll just keep that to monking. Just no. Menthols. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to remember if if 3 and 4 for the regular Game Boy are as short as this. I don't think they are. But we'll find out in due time. The credit sequence for this, as far as the theme goes, isn't bad. But, the next game I will be doing for this is, the Japanese version of Castlevania 3. I've been trying to, for those who don't watch Magi's channel, where I joined him for some Castlevania Harmony of Despair. I brought up that even in practice for the second to last stage in Castlevania 3, which I've been stuck on, I'm just getting bodied so hard I'm wanting to break my controller. So I'm just gonna scrap that playthrough and restart it in the Japanese version. And that'll be the next time I stream to my channel. With Akamozo. I mispronounced that. What was it called? 1 second. I don't remember. Oh well. But the Japanese version of Castlevania 3, and just like with the playthrough I just the American version that I tried to do, I will be starting off with the Grant route. So there's that. After that, I will most likely return to the Mega Man series with Mega Man 3 for the regular Game Boy. And depending on how quickly I do it, I will probably also move on to Mega Man 4 for the regular Game Boy. And yeah. I'm wanting to get through the classic Mega Man series as quickly as possible now because I want to do some of the Mega Man X games. It doesn't feel right to me moving directly into Mega Man X just yet. The Zelda series, I might eventually return to it and just move on to Zelda 2 until my co-host is ready, / navigator. Or I might do Metroid 2 for the original Game Boy. So we'll see what happens in the long run after I'm done with Castlevania 3 and the next 2 Mega Man Game Boy games. But with all that said and done, thank y'all so very much for watching. It was enjoyable, as short as it was. Okay. There's the thank you. Wait, are there more credits? Please no. Please? Okay, good. But yeah, with all that said and done, once again, thank you so very much for stopping by and watching. Uh, Hope y'all look forward to the next game. Or game, the next few playthroughs I do. Because I'm going all 4 routes of Castlevania 3. And until next time, y'all take care.